whether it's a first coffee meetup or Valentine's Day with your spouse of 20 years, what you wear on a date should help you feel like yourself. Feeling like yourself in your outfit is the key to being able to forget about what you're wearing and focus on the person that you're with. Let's talk about dressing in a way that lets your personality shine through at every relationship stage. I'm Rebecca Milkey. As your visual identity guide, I take you on a journey of self-discovery so you can align your inner and outer self, show up confidently, and contribute your gifts to the world. As your first step to self-discovery, I invite you to download my free guide, Discover Your Style DNA, a guide to seasonal energy and personality colors. Find the link in the show description or at my website, signaturestylesystems.com. So I lost my husband in April of 2022 after 33 plus years of marriage. I sort of thought God might just bring another person along for me and drop them on my doorstep. But I've been learning some things in this season of being on my own. And one of those is that it's okay for me to have preferences about music, colors, and even friends. Actually, Doug and I were practicing the music thing uh, already, and obviously colors. But anyway, how that connects to the possibility of me dating again is obviously I have preferences around who I would want to date. And I think it's reasonable for me to take a more active role in how this plays out rather than just waiting for God to drop somebody in my lap, so to speak. So I started joining the dating apps. And it's not very exciting. Not a lot's happening. But here's what I know about what to wear on a date. Show up as who you actually are. This is why the Essential Signature Style Guide is so valuable because it helps you understand and express your authentic self through your clothing choices. It actually identifies what your personal aesthetic is. And you can learn more about that at my website, signaturestylesystems.com. And I was thinking that for a first coffee date, it's a good idea to consider wearing your power or dramatic color. So there's a power color that is a red, that's more of a power romantic color. Um, and that's not what I'm talking about here. But as someone with a dominant personality type, which I found out from getting an EEG, and it uncovers your subtype within the Myers-Briggs system. This idea of wearing a power color for a first date or a first coffee date really makes sense to me. It feels aligned. So if you don't know what your power slash dramatic color is, here's a clue. It may be the complement of your skin tone. So my skin is yellow orange and my power color is violet blue. And if you have a favorite color that's in the purple, blue, green spectrum, because our skin tones are all they're all more or less a brown, and which is a shade of orange. Then there's some variance in there, but they're all warm colors, even though there's relatively cool ones. So your power dramatic color is going to be the one that's directly across the color wheel from your skin tone. And also probably as intense as you can take it. If you don't feel comfortable wearing a full-on power color outfit, maybe try a neutral outfit, but add a touch of personality, maybe with color, maybe just with something like personal about it, an accessory or something. Then for a second date, I think it's a good idea to try wearing something in your eye color. So there's an artistic principle called visual grouping, meaning we visually group things that are related. So wearing your eye color will naturally create focus on your eyes because the person who's looking at you is going to be visually grouping those things. And since we naturally connect with others through our eyes, wearing colors that enhance your eyes encourages meaningful eye contact during conversation. Then maybe wait on wearing anything from the red family until you know each other better, because reds and pinks and peaches and colors like those tend to feel very romantic. Then for those of you who are in long-term relationships, remember that scene in Ted Lasso where Rebecca wears that form-fitting blush-colored dress for her date that surprised her by being with Sam? That is the kind of knockout outfit that works when you've been together forever. This is when it's appropriate to pull out all the romantic stops. One final key takeaway about what to wear on a date: your outfit should help you feel like yourself, not who you think your date wants you to be. When you feel like yourself in your outfit, you can forget about what you're wearing and focus on the relationship. So here's something simple you can do this week to integrate these principles into your wardrobe. Get in your closet and do some try-ons. Create a date outfit that feels like you, whether you have a date coming up or not. Thanks for being here for the Signature Style Systems podcast. Have fun being you, and I'll meet you back here again real soon.